Hello, Monarch Legacy of Monsters Episodes 9 and 4, Hollow Earth Reveals. Spoilers for Monarch, Legacy of Monsters Episode 9 follow. Monarch, Legacy of Monsters Episode 9's twists and turns added some unexpected additions to the Monsterverse's Hollow Earth mythos. Mysterious boar monsters can be found in the Hollow Earth. Monarch Legacy of Monsters, Hollow Earth Boar. The conclusion of Monarch, Legacy of Monsters Episode 9 introduced a new monster to the list of creatures verified to exist in the Hollow Earth reality. A strange-looking boar thing with bone-like appendages on his back, comparable in size to most of the animals on Skull Island, approached Kate with caution. It appeared to be quiet at first, but it eventually attacked Kate. Summary: in 1962, Monarch conducted a covert Hollow Earth expedition, confirming their involvement in Operation Hourglass. Monarch lost government funding as a result of Operation Hourglass's terrible outcome, resulting in their weak status in Kong, Skull Island. Lee Shaw vanished for 20 years in the Hollow Earth, explaining his age difference, whereas Keiko Randa has been living for 53 years. Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, Episode 9, was easily one of the most interesting entries in the series to date, with big developments leading up to the season finale. The final episode delivered on the game-changing tease promised by the cliffhanger ending of Episode 8, which saw 3 of Monarch, Legacy of Monsters' principal protagonists descend into the Hollow Earth. Lee Shaw's attempt to close the rift in Kazakhstan had failed, setting up an expected adventure into the domain of the Monsterverse Titans. What May, Shaw, and Kate discovered in the hidden, underground world initially seen in Godzilla vs. Kong provided fascinating insight into the Hollow Earth's inner workings. In addition, Episode 9 finally returned to the tragedy depicted in the series' premiere's ending, which saw Keiko Randa supposedly dying in Kazakhstan. Exploring the repercussions of that catastrophe through a sequence of flashbacks to 1962 was equally enlightening, as this storyline provided answers to a few lingering issues. Based on the significance of its revelations, several of these may have a role in the Monsterverse's future. 1. The Monarch has launched a covert mission to the Hollow Earth. Wyatt Russell looked sideways in the Monarch Legacy of Monsters in 1962. Monarch started a mission to explore the Titan's underground kingdom 11 years before the government authorized an expedition to Skull Island to investigate Houston Brooks' Hollow Earth idea. The flashback story in Monarch, Legacy of Monsters Episode 9 revealed that the government and Monarch collaborated to plan Operation Hourglass, which was intended to send a team down into a Hollow Earth tunnel discovered in Kansas. Dr. Suzuki worked out a seemingly safe way to bypass the rifts in the Hollow Earth tunnels, allowing a team to investigate the secret location, according to General Puckett. 2. The Monarch lost government support as a result of Operation Hourglass. Bill Randa is played by Anders Holm. Monarch Legacy of Monsters camera operation. While the vessel designed to travel to the Hollow Earth eventually made it there, the operation was a disaster. The Titan they summoned, the Monsterverse's Ion Dragon, wreaked havoc and killed many people. Lee Shaw was the only survivor of the squad that was lost in the Hollow Earth. As a result of what happened and Monarch's failure to figure out exactly what went wrong, the government cut off financing for the organization. This explains why Monarch was so weak at the start of the 1973 film Kong, Skull Island. 3. In the Monsterverse timeline, Lee Shaw vanished for 20 years. In Monarch Legacy of Monsters, Lee Shaw wields a pair of binoculars. The reason for one of Monarch, Legacy of Monsters' biggest mysteries, Lee Shaw's age, turns out to be new rules concerning time in the Hollow Earth. The show's actors have publicly admitted that Kurt Russell's character has the appearance of a guy in his 70s, despite being closer to 90. Shaw was determined to have been stranded in the Hollow Earth universe for 20 years after crash landing there during Operation Hourglass in Episode 9. He was only there for a brief period, but by the time he returned to the surface, it was 1982. He hadn't aged a day in the last 20 years. 4. Keiko Randa has been a resident of the Hollow Earth for the past 53 years. In Monarch Legacy of Monsters, Mary Yamamoto as Keiko looks skyward. Lee Shaw wasn't the only person whose life had been turned upside down by the Hollow Earth's time constraints. Kate was saved from a monster by a bow-wielding Keiko Randa at the end of the episode. The shocking revelation that Bill Randa's wife and grandmother to the Randa children are still alive has yet to be explained, but past events paint a picture of what occurred. Keiko appears to have fallen into the Titanic world after falling through the Hollow Earth entrance in 1959 and has survived on her own. 5. Humans can enter the Hollow Earth world in at least 2 ways. In Monarch Legacy of Monsters, there is an Alaska Hollow Earth rift. Since Godzilla vs. Kong, humanity has been unable to simply get through these portal-like obstacles in the tunnels. Monarch was unable to cross over until Apex developed a special airplane that allowed them to overcome the gravitational invasion. Interestingly, humanity had a technique of getting down there long before the movie 2021. Monarch had determined in 1962 that if a Titan passed through the Hollow Earth gap, the portal would temporarily stabilize, allowing humanity to follow the monster through. 6. The Hollow Earth is made up of various realms. In Monarch, Legacy of Monsters Episode 9, Li Shao mentioned that the Hollow Earth is divided into numerous realms. This explains the distinct visual difference between the episode's wooded region and the area shown in Godzilla vs. Kong. This revelation establishes the assumption that each Hollow Earth adventure in the Monsterverse will be unique. This enables the Monsterverse to create multiple, distinct planets in various regions of the Hollow Earth, each with its own ecosystems, creatures, and regulations.